everywhere else. But what we do with the help of new technology, with the help of an ice cream baker, we make the goat cheese into ice cream kind of consistency, into a powder, so you can spread it evenly. We paired this, the first and the second course we have done is that we paired them with a very young Chardonnay which we have from Chile. So Valdiviso, this is a Chilean Chardonnay we're doing over here. So pretty crisp, it's got a nice acidity with it, so something which can go very good with the first two courses we're doing over here. Third course we'll be doing is again two of our signature items over here. This is a spinach and a nuts ravioli in a morel mushroom sauce for the vegetarians, and for the non-vegetarians we're doing a prawn ravioli which is with a young tomato sauce over here. So the spinach ravioli which we do over here, this is a hard, labor-intensive dish. So you take baby spinach leaves, you need to plug them out, you need to blanch them. So you imagine you take 10 kilos over here, in the end it's 2 kilos of refined tobacco. And then we use nice morel sauce. You've got a little porcini water into it to give it a flavor, nice cream butter, and pine nuts to give it a nice crunch. For those who like the prawn ravioli, we take your orders so that across the courses. For the prawn ravioli, it's again a classic Italian thing. What we're doing is we don't chop the prawns very fine. We keep it a little bit on coat so that you get a nice crunch when you get it. The tomato gives it a nice, like a tangy thing, and then on top of that we add a air. So we make emulsion of bisque seafood broth, and we add a soy protein to it to make it into a foam so that it's light but still got flavors to it. For this, what we're doing is that we're going to pair this with a classic Burgundy Pinot Noir, where we have beef rod and fills. It's Burgundy, it's a 2016 Pinot Noir from Burgundy. It's got a little bit of wood into it, so it's got a nice heat while it goes down towards the end. Then we do a palate cleanser, and then in the main course what we do here is a local fish. This is a Kolkata Vetki, which is from the Bay of Bengal, and it's nice. So it's a clean, leaner fish, and we're doing it with a crispy skin and creamy spinach with its side and confit potato. For those who want to try yellow meat, we're doing chicken parmesan, which is again, this is our interpretation of Italian dish from the east coast of America, because that's where we get inspiration for this dish over here. So chicken breast flattened up and nice tomato and cheese over it. We bake it and then we serve it with caper and butter sauce. And for the vegetarians, we're doing a nice polenta over here. The polenta will be with a mushroom, ragu and parmesan here. So parmesan is again made into thick texture. It's a very thick texture, but what we do is that we heat it with some water, add again the soy protein to give it a nice airy structure, and place it on top of this. This course here will be paired with a Nebbiolo. We're doing a Luca Bosio Nebbiolo. This is a wine which you won't find in Delhi, you'll find in Gurgaon instead. It's a pretty young one again, a nice tannic structure to this wine. And then, Subhash sir is someone who can tell us further that how we take about this wine. But for the mains, for the desserts, there's a special wine which I would like Sir to introduce, because Sir knows the producer for this. He's met him in person over here. Sir, please, the last one.
Yeah, okay, but before I start with that, welcome to the official formal delWine Club dinner number 284. And it's the smallest dinner we ever had, and I think most intimate, and I'm glad we'll enjoy a private exclusive dinner really at 1/4 the cost, hopefully. The reason why I did this event over here was that they have a very nice festival going on to promote wine. There are a lot of wine bottles are selling at retail price, MRP, so which is really good. And then many wines by the glass and many wines are 1,500 rupees a bottle. So it's a great promotion, and I thought we need to encourage them for future. And then I tasted the food, which was absolutely delicious. I've been here before, we've had wine dinners before here. And the chef who did them was the guy who mentored this fellow. And that guy, I kind of promoted him in a big way, because he was a great chef from Australia, Indian, but who grew up in Australia. So he's in W now in Goa. So I said, we should do something about it. And then Bill was coming here, and we said, let's have a small dinner. It doesn't matter, because we had dinner a couple of weeks ago, and then we're having one in October again in Pullman. So that's about the dinner itself. And so wine, we did some selection of the wine, and we started with a Pinot Grigio. Pinot Grigio, as you know, is very simple easy drinking wine, not very tannic, kind of fresh, fruity, still citrus. So again, you can keep on drinking. You have to hold yourself to drink a lot of it because a lot of fantastic wine, just daily drinking wine. So Valderedo is a very nice producer in Chile, and they are known for the sparkling wines actually, but the Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc are very good. And Chardonnay, as you're saying, that is slightly oaked Chardonnay, which is a Chilean style, and as you might have tasted already, it's pretty fresh on the palate. You feel a bit of apples on the palate along with that. Goes very well with the burrata. I don't know if he didn't say it, but burrata, I forgot to mention last time that burrata goes very well with the tomatoes also. I don't know if it's right or not, but anyway, burrata is excellent and go very well with Chardonnay. That's why we prepared the two like this. And as you see, one course has two wines, one white and one red, or one like one Chardonnay, and then the next one will be served along with the white wine, maybe Pinot Noir here. So like I mentioned, this is a producer actually in Macon region of Burgundy. Macon is the south of Burgundy, and there's a negociant who's known for his Beaujolais, but he makes pretty decent red wine, and you will see, made from Pinot Noir grape, of course. So the last one we have here is Nebbiolo. Now, Nebbiolo is the grape used for Barbaresco and Barolo in Piemonte, and this is the grape which can be also used with the white meats with proper sausage. So we chose this vis-a-vis some other dolcetto is what we were recommended, but I did not use that because dolcetto gets to be a little bitter and it will not go well with the fish and maybe not even chicken. So the wine that we have chosen, it goes pretty nice with fish and chicken, yes, in any case, of course. And because of mushroom ragu, it will go very well with vegetarian. How many vegetarians are we? Any vegetarian? One vegetarian. So you'll enjoy it with this. So last wine is a kind of a kicker because as we were talking earlier, this winery, the guy is very passionate, and one of the sons, I think who's the MD now, he's an MW, I think 4 years ago. He's a master of wine, and when we came to taste it, there was a bit of a misnomer or a bit of a problem because this wine is a sweet wine. It's off dry. It's sweeter than off dry. So I said, my goodness, if somebody tasted this wine is terrible because it's not supposed to be tasted, and pretty expensive wine. So they're selling that wine for a very decent price also. So we must have it as a dessert today. Normally we have 4 wines, but I think we have 5 wines today. I think you'll enjoy the last wine. I hope to chill it nicely. I told him to chill it at 460 degrees. That's the right temperature for this wine. So and Gewürztraminer in any case is very fruity, very aromatic wine. You can enjoy it as it is, but it's a fuller bodied, heavier wine and sweeter, as I said. So I think you'll enjoy the combination. Food is tremendous. Wine go very well with the food, hopefully, and enjoy the evening. And you can pass your comments since we are not too many people. We can can talk about the food and the wine and preparing and whatever, about the grapes or whatever you want to talk about. We can talk about it. Thank you very much for coming. We're going to have a bigger dinner here for sure. Where we have a full house and just it totally sold out. But hopefully, Bill, when you're here next time, you let us know if you ever know your program like 3-4 weeks in advance. Yeah. I tried to do it. Arun was here a couple of months ago, and we organized a dinner at Kofuku.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So we can adjust the date to the 5-6 days here and there.
Well, thank you for doing this tonight. We really appreciate it. It's nice to meet new friends and share some good wine. Salud.
We call Jai.
It's also a small world, knowing that somebody traveled Peru the way he did.
Yeah. And talking of which, you should try a restaurant called Nueva in